All right. All right, so government can have firearms and weapons and all that stuff in here, right?
The government does, yeah. Like the police, yeah.
So it's just disarming the public, not the government kind of deal? Is that kind of what's going on, or?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch the question.
So I saw the signs on the front. It says no weapons. It says no guns, no knives, no even like defensive spray, or so no self-defense allowed in the building. And but government is exempt from that. Is that correct?
Law enforcement within the building can carry, yes.
Okay. Okay. So the people are disarmed, but the government is not. Is that kind of how it works in here?
That is correct.
Awesome.
No weapons have been allowed in this building since 1996.
96. Okay. What happened in 96 that changed people's...
I didn't live in Montana at the time, so I don't know.
Okay. You're willing to enforce the policy, though, of disarming the public yourself?
Any further questions you have, you can ask the sheriff.
Well, you're the one who's actually here that disarms people if they come in armed, so I'm asking, you personally are okay with disarming the public as a...
Any questions that you have, sir, you may now inquire of the sheriff. Thank you.
What makes us human is our ability and right to choose for ourselves. Sergeant Freeman has abandoned his humanity and has now become a robot to the sheriff. He has sold his soul and will do anything he's told to do as long as the checks cash. Okay, what's your name?
My name is Sergeant Freeman.
Sergeant Freeman is okay with disarming the public. Shall not be infringed unless Sergeant Freeman feels like it. Thank you, Freeman. How you doing?
There's nothing down. Signal cuts down here.
Oh, okay. He was on the radio talking about people with cameras when I was going through security. But, you know...
All the equipment is in here.
I got what I needed. People always say that cops will stop at gun confiscation. I mean, at least I've heard that for years. You know, I can't tell you how many cops I've heard say, you know what, if it comes to gun confiscation, that's where I'll draw the line. But people fail to realize that gun confiscation happens every damn day. And that individual person right there, it's not an entity that's doing it. He wants to say that it's the county. Well, the county's not a person. He's putting the blame on something that you can't touch. It's not tangible. He's the one who's actually doing it. But he doesn't want to be accountable for his own actions, so you've got this magical entity called the county.
They were on the phone when James walked in talking about people with cameras.
He was on his radio.
What was he really?
Yeah, he was saying it real quiet, but yeah.
Well,
What do you got to say about that, Attorney Rodney Roots?
I'd say it's a tragedy. It hasn't been, there hasn't been any real disruption in things.
Even if there was, that's kind of what the right to be armed is for, right? I mean, at this point, I'm a sitting duck. I don't even have defensive spray, which is really all I carry on me now, because they try to, anytime I carry a firearm, they try to use, oh, you have a camera and a firearm, you're exercising more than one right at a time. So I don't even carry firearms when I do this anymore, but, I can't even have defensive spray. I'm set up to be a victim at the moment.
Right.
Because anybody, I'm the one who's going to obey the law. The guy who's not going to obey the law, you think it's going to be hard to get past those two security guards? I mean, you can get them from outside and then come in and mow everybody down that's been disarmed.
Okay.
True. It is true. And all these, by the way, they're going to build a new facility. This is a little pamphlet they have about this new facility they're building, which is going to be much more, secure.
Good. That's what we need. More safety. I hope that they'll just strip me down naked.
Eventually, they're going to make us all bow, and immediately after we bow, we'll be made to kneel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much more are we going to take? When is everybody going to stand up?
I think that they're going to crush each other. I think that they're going to crush each other. It's difficult to be patient waiting for, criminals who are running rampant in our streets every damn day. It's difficult to be patient and say, but nature will take its course. This is unnatural. And I believe what Schaefer Cox said, that we don't have to do anything. The system will crumble on itself.
Here's what we did. We said, our government is a joke. They're so broke, nobody will loan them money. They're so far in the hole, they'll never get out. They've got so many balls in the air trying to juggle that it's all going to come crashing down. They've got 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot on a banana peel, and they can't keep this up. And it would be the height of ignorance and arrogance to think that the fate of our republic would be any different than all of the other republics in all of human history that got to this totalitarian point where you have human beings trying to play God, they can't quite pull it off, and they collapse in on themselves. That's where we are, folks. We don't need to gun down the beast. The only entity that is strong enough to destroy this beast of tyranny that's been lording it over us for so long is that beast of tyranny. And they are doing a plenty good job without our help. So you know what? I got a different perspective when I see these bailouts. Great! Keep at it! Let's have one every Friday! I'm not into ripping Band-Aids off slow. Let's just get this done with. Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Get on with it. And what we're doing is, instead of trying to salvage and save and reform this thing that we just know in our guts is beyond repair, we're just getting ready to rebuild. Oh, the relief. You don't have to unpickle the pickle. You can get a new cucumber. And that's what we're doing.